You examine it carefully. It's visibly overgrown, and the walls are cracked and filled with dirt. The discomfort is obvious. This is a result of poor hoof care. Today I'm going to tell you about how to properly care for your horse's hoofs. I've been around horses for about 13 years, and I've owned my own horse for about 10. Before owning a horse, you should know anatomy of the inside of the hoof, the outside of the hoof, and how to properly care to ensure a good life for those horses. We start with the outside. There's 12 main parts. We have the heel bulb, the periopal at the heel, the quarter, the toe, the periopal up here, and the coronary band. On the bottom, inside part, we have the frog, which is this wedge-shaped area right here, the bars on either side of the frog, and the sole. On the outer part of the bottom, we have the white line, which is actually interconnected lamina that you can see. And then we have the wall, which is a lot like the fingernail toenail. Now that we know the outside, it's time to learn about the inside of the hoof. Here we have the coffin bone. This is encased by the hoof capsule and is commonly associated with things like laminitis. Here is the navicular bone. It's an important structure in relation to lameness, and it's typically involved in navicular disease or navicular syndrome. Here we have the short pastern. Only about half of it is located in the hoof. Now that we know the anatomy of the inside and outside of the hoof, we can talk about how to care for your horse's hoofs. There are multiple things that can be done. First, you'll need a farrier. A farrier is someone who specializes in your horse's feet. They have the right tools and skills to take care of your horse's hoofs. Something that the farrier does is trimming. They use a tool called the nippers, which you can see here, and they use that to trim the excess hoof. Then they use a rasp, seen here, to smooth the edge of the wall as well as the bottom. This is usually done every 4 to 6 weeks, but if your horse is unsound, they can put it on a shorter time schedule. Some people choose to shod or shoe their horse. The farrier does this as well. They do this by removing the old shoe, then they trim the hoof, they take the new shoe and fit it to the horse, and then they nail it on. They nail it through the bottom of the hoof, and then it comes out through the outer wall. They bend and cut and smooth the nail so that it doesn't get caught in anything. Now you should know the anatomy of the inside of the hoof, the outside of the hoof, and how to properly care. Next time you see a horse with poor care, you can identify it and inform the owner of how to properly care for their horse's hoofs. My farrier always says, you can tell how well a horse is cared for by simply looking down. Thank you.